That's it here, yo. Welcome back, B-Cast, to the episode. Yo, we got B-Cast in the building.
What's up?
My nigga Kiko.
No, but it's true because anytime you get a new viewer, they're gonna be like,
Who the fuck are these guys?
yeah.
All Saints. And we're back. Yo.
What's good?
Energy at a high. For the
Monster.
Fanatics.
Energy high, man. We got Kiko in the building.
How
Go!
Hey, he rocking the All Saints.
Something calm,
Man's
something
got money. And we got my boy D-Ships.
Yeah,
calm.
what's
And,
good?
yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Kiko!
Don't let him come at you like that.
Listen,
He
man,
got a
I'm chilling,
haircut,
bro.
you didn't, and I didn't. He feeling
Huesca, he
himself.
hype. Huesca, he hype. He
My
hype.
boy, B-Cast in the building. Wagwan.
You
Feel
already
me?
know. Vibes.
That's it. You
I had
done
this fire
know.
too.
Found it in the basement.
Not sure now,
somewhere.
eh?
He had to rep Columbia.
Bro, this is the old look. How many stars they got? How many stars they got?
10, bro.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Double that. That's how much we got right now.
Yeah?
Leagues?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody watched Columbia. But it's all right.
We don't. Yeah, we're trash. Facts. That's a fact.
It's all right. Yo, I was going to tell you, though. How you feeling this weekend, Mr. Daryl Shippy?
Boy, my weekend was alright, bro. It was alright. I mean,
That
you're
man-
talking about Sheffield, obviously, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The dub that we took, right?
They hype being Sheffield. Come on.
you hype being Sheffield, but did you? Alright, but the game. In terms of the game,
No. Hold on. Let's get back to that.
What?
In terms of the game, what?
in the Sheffield game,
Yeah, well, no, because you try to take shots at the team that's sitting in second. When y'all
bro,
sitting
y'all are
in
6 points ahead of us. Y'all were like 10 points ahead of us like 2 weeks ago. We're coming. I want low key. Chelsea wants second. The league is done for me, but low key, every team is looking at second.
Spent $250 million to go
That
to
don't
aim
mean
for
that
second.
don't mean nothing.
I think that's great.
Bro,
You think second's attainable?
Bro, your captain was marking the goalkeeper and kept everybody on side in the 97th minute. Like, I don't understand.
Other
no,
teams,
but the
I
thing
don't
is, like,
understand.
the shredding
That's
aside,
80. He's an 80 million pound
the
defender
shredding aside,
to mark the goalkeeper.
You actually think Chelsea?
and you
finished
spent
second?
6.
Of course.
Hold up.
Of course.
You
Bro,
spent
6 points behind with like 15 games, 18.
You see, one team
15, 18 games
is
left.
in the title race, and the other team is trying to
Bro,
aim
y'all
for
are
top
not.
6.
Y'all are not in the title.
Get
race.
out of here,
Y'all
bro.
not
No one's in the title.
No one's in that title's done.
I think it's done.
That's how-
I think City killed it yesterday.
OD.
I mean, if they win that game in hand, what? It's gonna be what? 8
13,
points.
13,
No,
13.
8 points
To who?
for City.
Oh, to Liverpool. I'm thinking. To
yeah.
Liverpool.
No, I'm talking about United. It's 8 points. It's still doable. Let's be real. I mean, Champions League when it comes back. I know they look great, but let's be honest. Every team looked great against Liverpool. Come on, bro.
Bro,
Right
but
in.
City's thrashing everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you don't want to play them.
It's the
just
way
don't
they
play
did
them.
it. It's the way they did it.
I didn't think they trash us though.
You guys are the exception. But
2-1 and a tie, and they still gonna come.
but
see
my
us
thing
again?
is that if you guys catch City tomorrow, that's
nice.
that's not a 0-0 score.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
If Everton put 3 against y'all,
And I
Yeah.
said this a couple episodes ago. I
But
was like,
Everton, let's be honest, like with the City game. Let's break down the City game. City game just outclassed a super terrible Liverpool squad. It's not like this is the best Liverpool squad we've seen.
no.
Because everybody's coming at Ole talking about why do you have him, blah, 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 blah. But you got coaches who are well recognized in the game. The names of Jose Mourinho, the names of Carlo Ancelotti, the names of Jorge Klopp, and they're all under Ole. And it's not like he's playing bad ball compared to what the greats are playing. So I don't want to hear the trophies talk. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it, I don't think that's the problem. I just think Liverpool is not Van Dijk. Clearly was that factor. And without Van Dijk, they're not finding a rhythm. The front three are super fucking cold. Excuse the French. Except obviously the best one who's leading the goal scoring in the league.
We'll talk
he's
about
leading
it.
the league in penalties. That's a fact.
We'll talk
That's
about
a fact.
And
That's a fact.
when Ronaldo does it, he just gets called Ronaldo, right? And he scores highest goal scorer in the history of ball, but it's cool
He's leading the
scoring
goal.
penalties. But anyways, back to the game, back to the topic. So we can't really just base off City because who they play before Liverpool?
Oh, they played. They played some. I think it was Sheffield or
Is it
something.
West Brom?
It was
No. I
We
think it was Sheffield. They beat them 1-0 or something like that.
Literally, just got through. Sheffield is a very tough team, and I've said this before. They shouldn't be last place by the way they play. They always be finessing. They just never finish the shots.
Right.
So let's not jump the gun. Is our City favorites 100% of the league at its weakest?
To your point, that game was really fluky. The Liverpool game, because Alisson gave the game away.
That's what I'm
Alisson
saying.
did give the game away. Changed after that. So to your point,
Man's had COVID. He had COVID. I don't know. He had a couple bottles of Brugal the day before, and that was it.
Come on.
Come on. You didn't see those 2 goals?
And then,
Nah,
you
yeah,
brought up a good point though, Thiago.
Bro.
Remember who
Yo.
said it? What episode? What man's has really done Thiago? What I say one episode? He played 21s against Chelsea. Got the highlight of the century.
But the thing is, what you're not talking about with City is they're doing all this with no De Bruyne and no Aguero. This is no De Bruyne and no Aguero. Probably the best
When
striker.
De
in the
Bruyne was
league.
there, they were still cold. So don't also go based off.
But it's still De Bruyne. He's the best player in the league, and they're washing
He's the
teams.
best
They're
player in the league.
washing
But hear
teams
me
without
out,
him.
Hear me out. They got very credible names though.
Still,
Raheem Sterling, one of the best players on earth, bro.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
yeah.
It's not like no De Bruyne. No, they're done.
almost.
Not really.
Almost.
You can't say that.
Think about when they get De Bruyne back, though. What are they gonna do to the rest of the league?
And
once
the
they
thing
get
is,
De Bruyne
he's
back?
so good. It's
bro.
he's
But
gonna
he was
slide
there,
right in.
and he was there last season. So stop the nonsense.
But that's exactly the point.
Champions
Last
League,
season,
Leon.
Yo, come at him.
What do
Bro,
you mean,
think
come
about
at
it. Liverpool is going through right now is what City went through last season. Last season, City had that crazy dip of form where they
Decimated
it almost felt like they didn't care. Like they reached the heights of
Yeah, but they had all
17,
their
18.
players healthy.
Forget healthy. I'm talking about mindset.
Mindset.
Right now, Liverpool look tired. They look mentally drained. And right now, City just look like they have that edge. And then, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Once they got the edge back, it's a wrap.
Of course. But
It's a wrap.
you guys are basing it off. Oh, De Bruyne. He was there half the season already. Well, he missed a couple games. He was there half the season, and they was in a terrible run of form. Nobody was calling the shit out.
So you don't
And
believe?
everybody said, which game was it when they lost to Tottenham?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody called out De Bruyne. Oh, he's not a leader. He's not this. But now all of a sudden, this is without De Bruyne. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Slurpy fanatics.
That literally shows
Slurpy
how
fanatics.
good they are. That they're doing this without De Bruyne.
But when he was
They're gonna
there,
get-
they were terrible.
They're
and
gonna
he's not
get
a
thinned
leader.
out
They
when the
figured it
when the
out.
Champions League starts. They're gonna get thinned out. You think they're gonna keep that same persistence?
That's
4-0,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
5-0.
Champions League is going to be a big eye opener. Champions League is going to be a big eye opener, and it's going to expose people at the
But the thing is, who behind them do you take serious? Because here's my thing.
That's a-
United. Here's the funny thing about
Bottled it.
Not even. United can make up ground if they take Europa League as a joke.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? From Mole, why not? Why not? Why take Europa League serious?
You taking Europa League serious?
Are you?
A trophy's a trophy. The only cup
No,
I
don't
don't,
do
the
that.
only
Don't do
cup
that.
the only cup I don't take serious is Carabao Cup.
What about FA Cup? You've been on the record.
Wigan won it, beat City before. Maybe I'll respect
So
that
all right.
cup.
So point is, Leicester City, are they gonna threaten? No. I think there will always be a perennial. We're fighting for top 4 team. I don't think they should be taken serious. I don't think Everton should be taken serious. Spurs shouldn't be taken serious, and Liverpool shouldn't be taken serious.
You know
right
what's
now.
funny? I love this. I should run back episode 1 when
To
the
what?
season started.
To what?
When people in here would talk about Spurs and Everton are finishing in my top
I heard
4.
that.
Yeah, get his face. Get his
And
face.
what'd you say about Mourinho? What'd you say about
I
Mourinho?
agreed. But I'm not the one stating the facts of I'm not taking them serious. That's coming out your mouth.
No, I'm not taking Spurs serious. Are you?
Oh my
No.
days.
Who takes Spurs serious now?
This is why Americans cannot be serious.
Yo, no funny. The thing with
it's terrible.
Omar,
Because,
have you watched Spurs against, and not even against the other team, against the top 6 teams?
yeah.
I mean, they beat United 6-1. They beat City the first game 3-1. They're having a bad dip of form.
Bro,
Doesn't mean you can't
That
cancel
game
them out.
against Liverpool looked so bad on their part. Bro, they looked like a cup side. Bro, me and you have spoken about this off camera. I think that Mourinho's great, but it's clear that style of ball don't win leagues. Not anymore. Pep and Klopp, that's what wins leagues.
What's Ancelotti's style of ball? And that's one of also the greatest.
Nah, but Ancelotti's not parking the bus. He's not 11 behind the ball.
No, but I'm asking you, what's his style? Because like I said, we are leaving out. You guys are coming at Mourinho. Ancelotti should be under fire.
Why?
He's a great coach.
But
And he
that
has a
team is
solid
not
11.
built.
He's
That
not-
team is not realistically built to win the league.
Everton?
If Fergie was coaching that team, he wouldn't have won the league.
If Fergie's coaching,
No, I'm just asking.
Man said Fergie coaching Everton. They
Hold
would have
on,
done what?
It's not that Americans can't be taken
Hold on,
serious.
hold on.
It's Egyptians can't be taken
Hold on,
serious.
I'm about to violate him.
It's that Al Ahly thing. No wonder they lost to them. No wonder. No wonder.
Hey, they fighting for 3rd and 4th best teams in the continent. I'll take that. Egyptians are very serious. My question for you, sir: Hamas doesn't walk into United, who's the 2nd place team.
James walks into United?
Does he?
No. He starts over Bruno?
Not over Bruno, but he doesn't.
So he can only play the 10. You can't play him out
fit
wide.
You could fit him. He
You
don't
can't
fit. Richarlison don't fit in United.
Charleston fits.
Richarlison fits in United.
DCL doesn't fit in United.
Fits in United.
The Corey don't fit in United because I could take the
Oh,
Corey
the
over
Corey,
Fred.
yeah.
I could take the Corey over Fred. I could take the Corey sometimes over Scott McTominay.
There's only about maybe like 5 players of Everton. I think.
Andre Gomez don't fit.
Nah.
I think he got a case.
He won't play.
Michael Keane gets
Michael Keane could get in.
You taking Dina over Luke Shaw? Not
Yeah.
now.
Not right now.
Not
Not
right
right
now.
now.
Luke Shaw's killing it right now. Luke Shaw's killing
Mason
it.
Holgate.
You
He's
taking
solid.
him?
He's
No,
solid.
no, but you're
He
talking
not
about
far
getting
from
to the
Bisaka.
11. You're talking about getting to the 11.
I'm talking about getting to the 11. So you're trying to tell me that team is not solid. Let's look at their bench.
DCL
on.
for sure. I think it's into 11.
Sigurdsson. Prove it.
Dax.
Prove it.
Sigurdsson?
Prove it.
Nah,
Comes
nah,
in.
No way.
Comes in, assists and score goals. Listen, hear me out. I'm talking about they have a starting 11 and they have a bench, bro. They have a starting 11.
So
and
you-
they have
you
a
think
bench.
Everton's
but you
squad
can't
is
compare.
better than
Yeah, you
yours?
can't compare Everton's squad to Tottenham squad.
No,
Tottenham-
he's comparing
You
to
can't.
United.
You're not. You can't. But I'm talking about
But he was-
United.
but you
Who's
talking
in
about
second.
coaches.
I'm talking about Leicester, who's in third. Let's talk about that.
They have a better side than you guys.
Who?
Who?
Leicester.
I can't agree.
I think
can't
they're
agree.
better
I
at
disagree
keeper?
with that. I
They're
disagree
better
with
in the back.
that. That's it.
They're better in the back.
I'm taking your
front line.
Tillemans and Ndidi over McTominay
And Fred.
and Fred.
No.
And I'm taking. No, I'm not taking Madison over
right.
Bruno.
What about Bruno and Pugby?
The front line, the United front line is staying the same. Rashford, Cavani.
I'll squeeze
Vardy?
Vardy. I'll take Vardy and Harvey Barnes over Martial for sure any day.
And who? Vardy, Barnes and over who though? You're not taking over Greenwood.
I'm taking him over. Yeah, he can't step over
I'm
Rashford.
telling you, Barnes ain't that. He ain't it, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
Barnes ain't it, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you think Everton actually had like Everton and Leicester City?
I'm
Those
just going
guys
back
have.
to your point of these teams don't have what it takes to fit. These teams do have what it takes.
It's just I'm comparing them to City.
Yeah, okay.
City's thrashing.
And compare United to City.
Like right now,
City ain't trash us.
that center back pairing right now is the best in the league. Stones and Diaz.
Diaz is the best center back in the
In the
league this
league
year,
right now.
for sure.
Bro, there was a stat. They compared his numbers to Van Dijk.
Whoa,
Wallin, bro.
That's a
Rodri's
stretch.
figuring things out. Gundogan's in form.
best centerman in the league right now.
I think
In the
Gundogan.
APL
But
list.
you know what's funny?
Jao is the
I
best
said
right
that
back in
like
the
3
league.
episodes
Remember
ago.
that?
I said Gundogan and Casemiro are the best center mids right now in the league.
But I told you, Gundogan is
Most
one player
improved.
that has stepped up. Wow.
Most improved.
Foden's getting games. Like
He's back on that Dortmund.
Who
type.
said that?
Foden
Yo,
is
yo.
some
Foden's crazy.
Yo, who said that last
Mason
season of Footy
Mount
Fanatics?
and Foden have a
Yo,
Gerrard and Lampard relationship.
See, the thing is though,
son, hold up. Who said that the last season of Footy Fanatics?
what?
When we had
No.
them-
You said the Foden talk. I think if you were to bring the two, I think the Mason Mount one's crazy to me.
No,
Like,
they're
this
both.
guy's nasty.
It's a Gerrard Lampard situation. Two English
The thing-
midfielders play the same exact position.
I think Foden.
No, I think Foden's better out wide.
I think
ahead of
Foden
him.
has that extra spark
Yeah,
over Mason Mount.
Yeah,
The
he's
extra
But
spark.
Mason Mount last
Trickery.
2 games
Nah,
has
he's-
been
he's
out
killing.
of this world.
No,
bro.
Mason Mount has been filthy. We've been had this conversation, but is what Foden has. I feel like he's faster. He's much faster. I feel like he's much lighter on the ball, faster on the ball, technical, the trickery of the feet, so confident. Mind you, he's younger, so we have to just keep that in mind. And I mean, of course, one's repping Chelsea, one's repping City, so it's a good way to compare Lampard. Mount and Foden, one definitely plays obviously for Chelsea, one plays for City, and is 2 big clubs. I could see the Gerrard Lampard situation. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but Foden by miles.
My
Nah,
I
I
don't
can
think
see.
by
I
Not
can
by
see-
miles,
Not
but
by
like-
miles, but he's definitely ahead of him because he has that special factor.
Foden ends up playing on the wing as a number 10, which Mason Mount plays. And when Lamps before he left was using Mount on the left, it wasn't as executing as we wanted Mount. Mount is best at 10. And does he really get ahead of Madison? And does he really get ahead of Grealish?
Nah, I think Grealish right now, they showed up
That's
the
a-
stats. I think since last season, he's only behind De Bruyne in assists.
And who
Yeah.
said that one episode? Best player in the league.
Grealish makes
He
a
said
case for best player in the league this year.
Nah,
He
he
has
is,
a
bro.
case.
But the thing is, if you
Sure.
got yourself,
Yo, y'all gotta respect me, bro.
What is he? What are they, 6th? Villa?
Who?
Villa, yeah. And
No,
what
no,
he
they're
what he's been doing.
7 or
Shout out my
something
boy Jay Links though. But what he's been doing.
Nah, come on.
No, I'm just saying. Of course, I gotta show Jay Links 2 goals come on the debut. Put respect on my boy name. But I'm talking about, and I only said that because that was the last game I've seen for Grealish. Even though I didn't watch the last game that they won, but I said it last episode, bro. He has the case. I'm not talking about stats. You watching the games, bro. He is just amazing, all over, running, putting the work, putting the effort. Top notch player, bro. Best player in the league. So I don't see Mason Mount getting ahead of him, nor
No.
Madison.
getting ahead of Grealish.
Yeah.
But if you Gareth Southgate, let's think about it. It's a 23-man squad for the Euros. And you probably taking 8, 9 midfielders. If you got Grealish, Madison, Mount, Foden, you throw in the mix of like Barkley,
Rice.
Loftus-Cheek, Declan Rice.
Loftus-Cheek?
No, in the mix, in that
Loftus-Cheek
pool of
doesn't make it.
midfielders.
Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's not making it either. I'm just throwing his name out.
I don't
there.
even think he goes
If
back
you're
on
taking like let's say 4 attacking midfielder or Not even. How many? You really
You take it
3?
no center
Attacking
mid. You
mid.
take 6. In my opinion, you take 2 6s, 2 8s, and 2 10s.
Who's your 2 10s? If you got Mount, Grealish, Madison, Foden, which of the two? Which of
2 10s
two of the four are you taking?
are Mount,
Nah,
Grealish has to be.
Grealish, and
has to be.
Madison.
Grealish Madison.
but Grealish is more of an
Nah.
8.
Grealish Madison.
Grealish is more of an 8.
Grealish Madison. I'm sorry.
No, I think Mount gets on the plane.
He gets on the
No,
plane.
but to start, I'm talking about
It
for the
depends
11.
if you're
my
not
two
overthinking it.
10s, Jack Grealish, who's a number 10, and James Madison, who's a number 10.
Not to
If
start.
you want to talk about
Not to start.
19,
They both starting?
if you
For
want
me, to start is Foden and Madison. To start.
no, you saying
Because
who's
Foden-
the-
you're
you
assuming
said who's
Foden
the
plays
8
out
you're
wide.
taking?
No, I'm talking about the 11 to start. That first game in the Euros.
Oh,
You're playing
Grealish and Foden.
Grealish and Foden. Yeah,
Sterling.
I like that.
for
I
me.
like that. Stealing.
Grealish-
I like that. I like that.
He'll probably start Sterling, Foden, Grealish in the middle, and up top it would have to
Kane.
be Jamie
Harry
Vardy
Kane.
or Kane. Of course,
No,
obviously.
man.
Harry
Rashford
Vardy.
don't get into the 11.
He don't.
Nah, that's why I don't like playing Foden out wide because that takes away from Rashford.
Foden does not. But,
Imagine,
then I
imagine
wouldn't
that,
even.
no, imagine Kane up in the middle and then Sterling and Rashford. on the
Rashford. That's
side.
what it is. That's
And then in the
front
middle,
three.
Grealish.
And then Jadon Sancho.
Grealish, oof, who's
Oh,
playing defensive
Scott,
mid?
man, we forgot
Yo,
Jadon
wow.
Sancho.
Shout out
Yo,
to
I
Grealish.
saw-
Hudson Odoi.
He's
chill,
coming in.
chill,
He's
chill.
coming into it. He's coming
He's
into
coming
it.
into it, but he's not. He's
coming
not.
into
You know what's
He's
crazy?
not on the plane.
The one thing as a Chelsea fan that fucked the whole thing up for you with Tuchel coming in, I think that first game for England is Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
What do you mean?
Assuming Trent is still kind
You
of
mean Reece
going-
James?
Reece James doesn't get into the England 11. Right?
You're but
He's
oh,
not getting benched.
Aaron
Y'all-
Wan-Bissaka right now.
y'all are bugging. When has Wan-Bissaka even been close to Reece James? He's not even close.
Trent is starting. So
He's not
we're
even
really talking about who's gonna ride
close.
the bench.
Oh, what's good?
He's not even close.
Trent
This is not.
If you're talking about as a
Trent is not
player,
starting?
he does not even come close to Reece James.
Trent is not starting?
I'm assuming Trent is on
out of
this,
form.
on this form.
Out of form.
Right
And
now, he doesn't
But there's
start.
a
If it's
reason.
a game
Bro,
tomorrow, Trent is starting.
There's a reason
He
Wan-Bissaka
is,
put the
but-
Congo flag on his gram. There's a reason he did that.
Nah, he repping Africa.
Yeah, because he's not getting on the England squad. He's not even
Don't
getting
do
close.
that.
Don't do that.
There's a reason he put the Congo flag on his gram, bro.
He's better than
not,
Reece James right now.
Who's starting on the left though?
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
No, Chile.
Nah, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's coming into it.
Chilly.
See, now come on,
He
bro.
goes Chile.
Marcus Alonso came and just took his spot.
That's not Tuchel. That's not Chilwell.
Yeah.
No, it's on chill, bro. He came off. He started the game. He came off like 70 minutes in. What wingback comes off, gets subbed off?
Has Reece James been starting?
Yeah, there you go.
First, I'm not taking any manager serious. Alonso's one of the first players on the
That
team
won
sheet.
his first 3 or 4 games.
It's a manager
there
bump.
you go.
It's
There
a
you
manager
go.
bump.
One trophies at PSG. One trophies at Dortmund.
No, first of all, he didn't win
Nice.
anything at Dortmund.
What do you mean? Yeah, he did.
No, he
Nah,
didn't.
won
What
a
do you want?
German Cup.
DFB
He won a
Pokal.
Oh,
Cup.
do you have a Pokal? My
There you
fault.
go.
My fault.
There you go. There you go. What does Ole won?
Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
Listen, man. All I'm gonna say, but
Don't
the
do
thing
that.
is,
4 Champions League.
one thing I don't like about Tuchel, though, if we're going into Chelsea, I'm noticing that it's this like OD slow tiki taka thing, and I'm watching it. I'm like, the only difference is with Chelsea when at PSG he had Neymar and Mbappe to finish off those moves. We don't have that, so it's like he needs to figure out something with either Werner, Mount, Pulisic, because it's looking kind of slow. I can see it getting to the point where it's
He
like
needs goals.
mad possession but no goals, no end product. So I don't know.
I mean, I like it since
still a man,
Tuchel's came over. I told him the first thing I noticed immediately is he's like he wants everyone on the ball. With Lampard, I mean Lampard wants that offensive style football, but bringing in Jorginho and Kovacic and all these guys, it's like you can clearly tell like he just wants them to be brave.
I am not
It's-
impressed.
He has an idea.
No, it's an idea.
will be.
It's an idea.
A manager
They-
bump.
Come May, you'll be impressed.
I'm not impressed.
You'll be impressed by
I'm
me.
not impressed.
You'll be impressed by me.
So hold on.
You had that same energy for Lampard, my boy.
So here's my thing. So this is
Sacked.
So this is a
Breaking
topic I
news.
wanted to bring up. This is a topic I wanted to bring up. So going back to Liverpool City, what was the final score?
For
4-1. Who scored the goal for Liverpool?
Oh, more.
I kind of want to go into that for a little bit.
Salah.
Salah. 16 goals, 6 penalties. Great. My thing is it feels empty to me.
Mm-hmm.
You got me? So I kind of want to throw that out there.
He's
Especially
doing it-
seeing that on Sunday.
Mo's
Yo,
doing
yo,
his job. It's empty.
you
You
know,
feel empty
yo,
because
I get
everybody else
Paul-
is playing empty. So it feels like it's just Mo just surprisingly
No.
one hit wonder.
Let me
takes on one player, scores a goal, and then it's like okay, and then what?
But let me
then what
finish my
else?
point though. Do you think because of his stats right now, it's some type of validation he might be the best player in the league? I don't. I think just because he's on 16 goals don't mean anything to me.
It means something to me that his team is in shit form, and he's somehow pulling out goals.
You know what?
And that's impressive. Your job is to score goals. So if your team is slacking and you're pulling out some wins and you're scoring some late winners, so a race the other day, I think that's great. I think that's what you need. And it feels empty because the team is empty. So Mo might get 2 opportunities the whole game, score 1, and that's it. That's all you see from him. So it feels like he lacks on the ball.
I love that you said that, but you know what bothers me, right? When I call out dudes like Anthony Martial, right, who we spent $60 million on, right, and everyone like, yo, you hate Martial here? Nah, he's not a shit player. Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. Cool, right? But you know when a club went and bought Mohamed Salah for $30 million,
30 it was 35, right?
35, whatever it was. I remember it was around the threes. Shows up every season. Does his job as a winger that Anthony Martial, in comparison, who is way more bigger, high Ballon d'Or winner in his claws, still doesn't do that, and he's still coming at the man like, yo, 6 penalties, 6. He feels empty. Martial plays every game from an empty.
But you see, you're comparing apples to bicycles. Bro, it's Martial. No one here has rated him. Yeah. But no one.
In his claws,
but you have gone on the record, maybe not on this cast, but in our group chats, saying, but Salah, but when Ronaldo, Ronaldo and Salah should never be mentioned in the same sentence.
No, when you mention, 5 penalties. Ronaldo scores penalties. It's a goal. They miss it.
But what separates the two is when I need a goal, CR7's there. Mo Salah, the set was it. If it's a 5-0 against whoever, Bournemouth, he'll get his hattie. 4-1 against City, they get squapped, but a goal still goes in.
This is all I hear.
The problem, the problem I think with Salah, and it's kind of getting exposed. Same with Mane.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna tell you, they're both looking like OD system players.
OD.
But
one has 16 goals.
What do you? No.
But that's not for Klopp. Are these guys transcendent?
The thing is,
talents?
they get exposed as OD.
I think Mo will play somewhere else. I think he'll be efficient somewhere else.
He don't walk into Madrid.
I don't like Mane.
He don't walk into Madrid. He doesn't walk to any big club in the world.
Right now, of course, Madrid he walks into. Look at that.
I think
he starts. You're assuming he's playing right wing.
Mo starts on every
team. In that case, he goes into you guys. You guys have no right wing.
He starts every team on planet Earth.
Every single team
on planet Earth.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay. Let me throw this.
There's no other team.
Let's say
Bayern. You taking Kingsley Coman over?
Leroy Sané, Lewandowski, Serge Gnabry. Who's coming out?
You taking Gnabry?
I'll take Mo over Gnabry.
I'll take Mo over Gnabry
but if you
any
put
day of the week.
If you swap out Mo and Gnabry, Mo's the 3rd best player in that front line.
Nah,
I don't think he's better than Leroy Sané.
He ain't better than Sané. He ain't better than Sané.
Yeah, he's better than Sané.
Lewandowski.
Sané's a better athlete.
Mo Salah. Bow down. Come on. That's my thing. Does he start in a lot of these big teams? Sure. I'm just saying that for me, I'm watching Mo Salah. I'm not seeing. For me, I don't see world class. I don't see 16 goals. He's the best player in the league. I don't see that.
Shows up, becomes a professional, world class. You didn't see that against West Ham. Was it West Ham?
What's that?
You didn't see that goal against West Ham? Crack 2, top finish. You
saw the one against Brighton?
No.
The one against Southampton?
It's a goal.
Continue.
And these are teams that are knocking top teams off of results. It's goals. That touch. Come on, bro. Put respect.
Nah, you got to respect a little bit
respect,
more.
Bro.
Mo's doing his job.
That pace, put respect, bro.
Mo's doing his job. He got 16 goals. We're shitting on Werner.
Out of that starting 11, shows up on the field. Come on, bro. Came off the bench against West Ham. Saved them. When James Milner was getting tight, saved them.
Of the 3, he's the one showing up between him, Salah, and for me. But the thing is,
he's always been
player,
the one to show up.
He ain't my favorite. He ain't. I seen somebody say he's Inzaghi out wide.
That's so disrespectful.
Inzaghi out wide.
That is the most.
Inzaghi ain't that pace.
He cuts in with the. Bro, it's like, here's the thing. The one guy that is very similar to his game, and is like Arjen Robben. Arjen Robben on the right.
I was just about to say.
Don't even.
But that's what I'm saying. Robben
clears him. Robben clears him. Stop. Robben clears him. As a player, Robben clears him.
Bro, I'm done with this.
No, but the reason I brought up that name was that pace on the right wing. They cut left inside. Bro, with Salah, like sometimes you see him like fumbling over the ball, and it's like I don't know. Look at his face. Bro, you can't take it. I'm not taking away anything from him. I'm just saying I don't think
he's
a world-class goal scorer, not a world-class player.
Remember one comment? You was arguing with some dude in the comment. Men lie. Women lie. Numbers don't. Okay. I'm going to go based off your words, sir. Numbers don't every season. Thank you, sir. And the words.
No, and that's crazy, too, because I want to see Salah's face at the end of the season when he gets that golden boot and he's raising it up. And they're 20 points off City. So that's my thing. It's just
did you see his face when he raised the Champions League? Did you see his face when he brought the Prem back to Liverpool?
Omar.
No.
Omar, this is a weekly podcast. There's no need to say things that were 2 years ago.
No. All I see is deep throats. That's what I see from you. Because that's what you are when it comes to Mohamed Salah. You just deep throat. But
But
it's
I
all right.
mean, come on, Brian.
What?
So what do you think? You think he's the best player in the league?
He's not the best player.
He's
in
the
the
best player in Liverpool right now.
That was my argument.
I think he's been the best player in Liverpool for the last 4 years. Hell no,
Since he's been there?
no. Best, yeah, I think best player, not the most influential. I think Van Dijk is the most influential player, but
I mean, the best influential and best player in the league right now has to be Bruno Fernandes. Because what United was
most.
and what he has done.
It's hard to debate.
It's hard to debate. I think Grealish.
Bro,
very-
he's got them in second.
That's
got
what I'm
them in
saying.
second.
Like ever since he came, the impact he has had on that Prem has been wild. From assists to goals. So
Definitely
you
changed the
can't-
culture, but
you can't talk about
damn, it's hard for me to put him over Grealish though.
Yeah, bro.
I'm finding it
one
hard.
episode when I said that, y'all looked at me wild. You see how y'all move, bro?
No, the reason
There's been more proof in the pudding. There's been more pudding.
What do you mean? I'm
I'm not gonna hype some guy who had a good spell, a good 7 games, bro. I'm not doing that.
But
you
my
see what I'm
point
talking
is-
about, though.
But here's my thing with Grealish. But I don't think Grealish should be celebrated for helping them escape relegation.
But he's not helping them. He's
No,
fighting
no,
them.
I'm
He's
talking about
fighting
this was
Europa
last
League.
season.
Okay, okay.
Wait,
You don't think he should be celebrated for helping them?
Did you, bro? I keep mentioning him. Go look at that video of Roy Keane watching Villa celebrate for finishing.
nobody.
Come on.
How
Nobody-
big
no-
is that?
But
Nobody-
Bruno got United. He literally injected
You know what's
life
funny?
into
You know what's funny? You put Bruno in that Villa team. I don't think it's the same impact Grealish had. I don't know if they survive relegation. if
It's a
Bruno's in
different
that team.
impact. It's a different impact. But you got to understand, Villa took a step, 2 steps forward. Bruno jumped onto Manu and took 12 steps forward. They went from being Manu went from being a good team to a contending team. Aston Villa is still kind of just Aston Villa, even though they are having a good year this year.
They went from relegation. They're in
But they're having a good year.
pushing
But
for Europe now.
but they've been relegated before.
Ollie Watkins. I mean,
They've been
made
relegated
signings.
before. That's
they
what I'm
made
trying
good
to say.
signing. But Grealish is still the man.
Grealish is
still
the man. Listen, I'm just saying. I just think with Bruno, Omar brought up a good point. He's he's arguably the best player on the second best team in the league. You got to give him his respect.
Nah, he's filthy.
As good as
He's
Grealish
filthy.
is, and the numbers support your case.
Yeah.
But Villa's 7th.
But see,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
That's
look
what
at
I'm saying.
it that way. I
And
don't
the
look at
thing-
it that way.
No, because you look at it, you're very hypothetical. You're very a big what if.
No, it's not. It's not what
Grealish
if.
was at United.
It's not. No, it's
What
not
if
what if.
Bruno was
it's
at
not.
Villa,
It's
but
not.
it's
It's
not.
not. It's not. What, I'm literally looking at. All right. So the impact that Bruno has on United for me is not mainly the way they play. He's stat pads. He does not. All right. So let's think about it this way.
guy
I
talks
asked you
nuts.
this.
bugging.
I asked you this. Who would you rather have on your team? Someone like Modric, who does not stat pad but will control the game from minute 1 to 90, or someone like Bruno, who he'll get a goal and assist where it might not really affect the game in terms of
can't-
you still might lose.
You
Bring
can't
back
come-
Luka Modric, bro.
What do you
can't-
mean? That's
Bruno-
the same.
nah,
He has the same kind
You
of.
can't compare one
Bruno
who's
definitely-
shined at 30 and the other one who's shining at 25.
Nah. Bruno's more influential than just stat. He definitely
bro,
gets assist to the assist,
His
all the
culture,
time. He gets the
attitude,
assist to the assist all the time.
He's
I
a
saw-
leader. He's
there
a
was an
leader,
argument
but
last game.
his main impact is stat padding.
Yeah,
He's getting goals and
Conte,
assists.
Kovacic.
There was last
Low
game.
key, as a player, I'm not.
Here we go, man.
Nah, yeah, because you don't want to
I'm
get
not-
roasted. Now say it in front of the
Say what?
Say it in front of
Bro,
Low key as a player.
bro, Grealish is a better player than Bruno. He is, as a player, he is better. Just because one hits top bins, I don't look at it like
can't-
that. Who can play?
I'm not
Who
disagreeing
can
on
impact
that.
their teammate? Who can make their
Hear me
teammates
out.
better?
Hear me out. I don't disagree on that comment. Because
What?
I did say to me last one or 2 episodes, 3 episodes ago, if we run it back, I did say Grealish is the best number 10 in the league. So I can't disagree with you. But if you're gonna talk about stat padding and bringing up a 35-year-old Luka Modric, you know what I'm saying,
mean?
who finally started getting a prime when he was 32.
Who?
You. Know, what do you mean who?
What do you mean? What's your
No,
point about
because
Modric?
the Bruno Modric thing is ridiculous.
No, because they're center attack, they're midfielders, but the way they play is completely different. So one really just impacts the game in terms of, I feel, just stats, and one literally controls the game from minute 1 to 90. In
But
the same way as
but
David
let's-
Silva.
let's look at
in the same way as Gundogan. Gundogan for me is a better midfielder than Bruno. As a midfield, I would rather have Gundogan than Bruno. I do not see controlling game. He does not control games. He finishes moves.
The difference between Grealish and Bruno is, all right, Bruno steps into the field, he's bossing around Pogba. He's bossing around Rashford.
Right.
He's bossing around. Cavani was looking at him last game. They caught that on. They were arguing in Spanish, and then you hear Bruno tell him, "No, you got to get wide." He's telling this to Cavani.
Yeah.
Who's Grealish? Who's
Ollie
Grealish
Watkins,
bossing around?
Ollie Watkins.
Looking at him like, "Oh wow."
Trezeguet.
The level,
Bertrand Traore.
the level of teammates that he has are different. So I have to respect Bruno more because he's dealing with a lot.
He's doing goals.
He's playing with better people.
Exactly. And to your point, Grealish on the eye test, sure.
He's the best one on his team, clearly.
But it matters. But can Grealish go up to Cavani, be like, "Yo, Cavani, go out wide"? Cavani look at him like, You were what, 17th last year? Come on. It's just a different mentality. Bruno comes in from Sporting. You even said it.
Come on.
From Sporting.
There you
as a
go.
captain.
There you go. Sporting. Who's Sporting? Who really is Sporting? Who's Sporting?
They play Champions League ball.
Do they? I
They
haven't
don't play
seen them.
championship ball.
I ain't seen
chill.
them. I ain't seen them.
That's true.
But right? So that's my thing. That matters. He comes in.
Come on, sorry.
He had a good-
Because they play Champions League.
Because he played Champions League. Because he played Champions League.
Look at that point. Budapest playing Champions League. What's the point? I don't get it. Because they finished second in Portugal. They
all right,
play
but he
Champions
balls
League.
against Derby and that matters.
And one balls against Braga. What is that? It's Sporting. Who cares, bro?
Nah, but Sporting.
What's the dude? Jeremy Mathieu from he's the captain of Sporting.
Yeah, but Sporting is more creditable than Villa.
You sure?
I mean,
So who?
In the European eye, yeah,
The
for
European
sure.
eye. Yeah, in the European. All right.
Sporting Lisbon, they made Ronaldo, bro.
And
That's probably the main reason why. That's probably the main
Bro,
reason
Luis
why.
Figo.
They made a lot of.
That's
great
probably
players.
the main reason. That's it. Probably for who they made, not who like.
No,
where
but
they played.
and that's actually a good debate because that kind of actually fell into like the whole Neymar Lewandowski thing we had in the past. There's a difference when you watch ball about like you brought up, looking too much into the numbers and an eye test. So I agree with you in that sense, but I respect Bruno too much for just his ability to his mentality is different.
Nah, I respect him for the way since he's come in. Like y'all, nobody took United serious before Bruno was there. For those 2-3 years, no one took United serious.
5 years.
If you want to say 5 years, now he's there. You kind of take him
Nah,
serious.
since 2013.
Yeah, they haven't been a threat
Yeah,
at all.
that's like
Really, since
7
Bruno's come in.
Yeah,
Pogba's coming. Think about it. Think about all the signings they made. Pogba, Zlatan, Lukaku. Nobody really took you serious until Bruno came. So I'll give him credit for that. But still, as a player, he ain't
Imagine Lukaku with you guys now.
Timo Werner.
Him or Martial. I still take Werner.
Yeah, I'll take Werner.
He's got to figure him out, bro.
I'll take myself over Martial. What do you mean figure it out? Figure
No,
who?
I'm talking about
Werner.
Timo.
Oh,
I think he had a decent game against
get out of here.
against Sheffield.
Stop.
He had a good game.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Have
He
a nice
leads,
day,
he,
bro.
lead, he leads Chelsea in assists though. Premier League assists.
When you
You
get that
guys
much
are-
minutes,
I don't know what that means,
You
but
get that
he-
much minutes,
When
you
you
should
get
get
that
something,
much
bro.
He leads
Guy.
Chelsea in assists and named 10th.
But you like Tuchel?
I don't think he's a bad coach. I don't think he should have been sacked.
Because
by
you
PSG.
were riding PSG heavy last season.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't feel like he should have been sacked. I feel like they definitely deserve to win the final. But he did have a very, 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 very OP squad. So so I'm not saying Tuchel is like a bad coach, but I don't think he has the Chelsea culture. That's what it is. From seeing the past games, Chelsea cultures I'm used to. 05, you know what I'm saying? 03, 05, a little bit after that 08 Chelsea, where it's like, yo, we bossing teams. We got the whole team starting 11 was leaders. You had Lamps, you had John Terry, Ashley Cole, freaking even Carvalho was a leader. Bosengua was a freaking with his unibrow. And we're talking guys who would put everything on the line. Drogba for the team. Joe Cole, like they played
That was
with.
a different Chelsea back
It's,
then.
no, but you see the different. I feel like that's Chelsea culture. Mourinho, when he came in the second time with that team, he had that kind of Chelsea culture going on again.
Costa, Fabregas.
You know what I'm saying? Like installing it in them to like play like that. And I feel like that's what Mourinho was trying to do with Tottenham. That's what he tried to do with United. It's just like, all right, I need my starting 11 to be straight soldiers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're all on the same page, which I don't feel like Tuchel's going to bring to Chelsea because Lampard was not capable of doing that either because he was giving the trust in the youngins to put that on the field. Tuchel does, it's the same team.
I actually like him for Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually happy for Chelsea, even though I hate him. I think he's the man for the job.
Wait, why do you hate him?
He hates
I hate
Chelsea.
Chelsea. I hate Chelsea.
Oh, you hate Chelsea, period.
Yeah, I hate them just as a club
But why do you think he's the man
and
for
their
the
fans.
job?
Because that's what they needed. They have. Look at their core players. They all play on the ball. They all like to touch. They all like to move off the ball, check it into spaces, checking out of spaces, play wide, and that's exactly the ball that he's bringing.
All techie. They're all techie.
They all look. Just I don't even have to name. We all know that. We all know they like to tiki taka style.
Exactly.
They like to possess it, and then O'Doyle that fits in perfectly now. Now he could step up and maybe bring the game that he brought before.
That's a maybe, though.
That's a maybe. That's a big maybe.
No, that's a perfect point because if you look at our midfielder, it's
Havertz is gonna exceed more in this program and in this style of play as well.
oh, he better. Eyes is on him because the way that Lampard got chased out, and we know really the reason I feel like Tuchel came in was for Werner and Havertz.
Clearly.
It was
Clearly.
that was. It's like yeah.
But why? I don't get that. Why? What's the
German,
connection?
It's that German thing.
Nah, but it's
a
not
German
even.
thing.
It's because
So what, nigga? I
I
know Matt
always
Columbus
tell
I
people
hate.
this.
German
As
fan.
much as people want to come at Kai, when Chelsea bought him, it was universally regarded as a steal for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they looked at him like he was the next guy. Madrid wanted him pre-COVID. Bayern wanted him but couldn't afford him.
United
was linked. So
He
it's
was
like
the biggest
He's
talk
gonna
this
be
summer.
he's gonna be all right. It's a program that
but
Chelsea
it's
invested.
That's the sad thing. It's Abramovich. It's he's like, yo, 72 mil. I don't want to throw that shit down the drain.
He's not gonna throw that on the drain.
Well,
I think he's gonna step up. He's gonna step up.
He's gonna.
I have trust in him. I have more trust in him than in Warner.
in Havertz than Werner.
Yeah.
I don't know. Werner's first couple games, he was a monster, bro.
What'd he do?
Oh my
What do you
God.
do?
Nah, first couple games, like the 2 goals he scored against Southampton earlier. I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah, bro.
There was one that he juggled over the
That
keeper,
was
right?
him. That's him.
Yo,
in a nutshell.
speed.
That's his
physical.
game.
But what is speed? Everybody has speed in England. Like,
Nah,
come on.
but he's like the way he just. Hey yo, like the way he carries.
Hey,
it.
yo,
Yo.
the body, his body.
The body. The spread, the dash.
No, but yeah, and it was funny you mentioned that because as a Chelsea fan, I was wondering like that must have hit different.
Which one?
This sacking.
Oh,
That must have
Lampard.
hurt.
Listen, it's in the
sacking.
past. Let's not even go back to that. It's in the past. But if is that sacking now gonna be the change?
Of course.
Like you
It's
see,
shown
that's
already.
what we United face. Moyes,
I was thinking that on actually the car right here. I was thinking, what if Lampard would have had the same form? Because they played against bum teams these last 4 games. What if Lampard had that team and he would have just got like maybe 3 wins or 2 wins?
That's what
He
people
would
were
have turned the
saying.
boat around.
That's what people were
Because
saying.
he's beaten whack teams.
Yeah, so he would have turned the boat around. So like I think it's just the pressure. Like
Nah,
it's-
Lampard
could have got results.
coulda
with
got
these,
these
he could have got
results.
these same exact
Of course,
results.
But like 7 games.
But not the style that
one
he got
draw.
him in. But he would have got
It
those
was-
results.
Right? It was 7 games, 1 draw.
In what?
One win.
What?
7 games for Lampard, right?
Yeah,
before-
it was something like that.
Yeah,
something
that's
like
that's difficult.
that. That Leicester game was a nail in the coffin. That 2-0 loss, that was a
Yeah,
nail in the coffin
like,
right
it's
there.
just like, come on, bro. Like you.
And what was
It was certain games that Chelsea looked like they ain't know what they do, and then I feel like his biggest problem, Giroud, their form sit him out.
Yeah, he was weird with that. Like people, Hudson-Odoi would be in form, he wouldn't play him. Giroud would be in form, he wouldn't play him. And
I was
then
just so lost. Like, all right, your top scorer sit on bench.
there was no clear identity. But with
Yeah.
Tuchel, we know what we're gonna get. Whether
First
it's gonna
game,
work or
Giroud
not.
started. Okay, my bad, boss. That's what I'm saying.
Tuchel got some balls though to start Jorginho like that, and Jorginho taking
Jorginho's
penalties.
his type. Jorginho's this type of player, I could tell.
It's techie, bro.
Because look at what he had at PSG under Herrera.
What about Conte now? He's just sitting there like.
Idrissa Gueye.
That guy's not gonna
Nah, he's nice.
Where's Conte going? Conte has to leave Chelsea.
He's been hurt though. He's been hurt.
You think he starts when he comes back?
Malteser.
I don't think he fits that
I
style.
love. You know what's funny? I've always kind of low key liked him for United.
Stop. Yo,
Conte?
we good, man. We good, bro. We good right now. Fred and McTominay.
You can have him like how they took Moty when he was like 32. You can have him.
Conte changes them.
United took Moty when he was
Matic
old.
technical. Matic is technical.
Bro, a midfield 3 of Bruno, Pogba, and N'Golo Kante.
They can have him. They can have him.
What about Conte at Arsenal?
Those 50 mil when he's 32.
Him and
have
Parlay,
him.
him and
Partey.
Thomas.
Yeah, we good, bro. We good.
You know what's crazy? Y'all throwing
Speaking
out
of
managers.
Arsenal,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, you was gonna say something?
Nah, because y'all was talking about managers. It's like halfway through the season. Who's your manager of the season so far?
David
No,
Moyes.
No, it's easy.
David Moyes?
I know you're gonna say it
Who?
already. I already knew.
After the way they started and are now leading the league, no, it's Pep.
He's got a shout, but not for me.
It's Pep though.
No, but I know you guys are trying
Yeah,
to
you
get cute
see
with
that,
it. You're
exactly.
trying to
That's
get
like
cute with
that,
it.
that's
no,
like
but that's
You want to say
normal.
Dean Smith? You want to say
Why
David
would,
Moyes?
bro? He went from relegation to fighting for Europe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this
I like
talk
Bra-
about-
It's Pep. It's a crazy club. It's
West Ham.
always the
David
same.
David
Yeah.
Moyes.
Or David Moyes. Bro. Come on, son. Nah, actually, that's a good shout.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ole's got a case.
I think the top 3 is
David Moyes got a big case.
David Moyes is second, Pep is first, and then third is Brendan
Nah,
Rodgers.
bro, I'm not
No
just-
Ole.
Nah, no.
He's got a shout. He got a shout. He got to have a shout.
Well, that's the thing. If
You
you
gotta
take
have a
out,
shot.
if you
No.
take out the we are like basically the ones we all know, the Klopps, the Peps, and the Brendan Rodgers.
Because
Because for me, Brendan Rodgers is gonna be in that list every year.
I'm not gonna say Pep because he's where he's supposed to be.
That's like saying who's the best player in the world, Messi or Ronaldo.
Yeah, if
You
he's not
can't
in
t-
first, then there's a problem. He's at first. He's where he's supposed to be. I mean, I give him credit for the
That's a
way
good
they're
point.
doing
That's a
it,
good point.
but Dean Smith is not supposed to be fighting for fifth, sixth. Moyes is nowhere near supposed to be fighting for fifth.
Yeah,
sixth.
I
West
mean,
Ham almost got relegated.
You know
They
what's
almost
crazy?
got
You know what's crazy? I'll give you the Dean Smith one this year because I'm not really like jumping up for joy for it anyway because look what happened with Chris Wilder last season. So it's very simple. Villa could just be 13th next season.
But this is my thing, right?
Because look at Wolves with Nuno.
So,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
but-
crazy drop
but
off.
This is what I mentioned Moyes. What's that guy's name? Susek.
Suchek.
Susak, yeah.
Susek, right?
Nah,
Is
yeah.
that the new Fellaini?
Yeah.
of course.
I think he's
leading the league
I
in
think he's
headers.
better. I think
Yeah,
he's
but
better.
this is the thing. If he leaves, will he perform like that?
No, see, I called you and I told you about this. Just because I hate this,
That's to your point.
I hate this.
with the numbers.
Suchek will have a good season. Oh, he linked with United. Just because you have a good season at a team like Everton, Villa, does not mean you should be going to a top. You can. It's fine if you stay at West Ham and have a good career at West Ham. That does not mean you should be at United, because that's what happens when you get a Fellaini. Fellaini should not have ended up at United. He should have been staying at Everton and doing his thing.
He was good though at United.
But he fits what Moyes was doing.
Nah, but just because you have a good season somewhere does not mean you should be making a move to a top club. That has to stop. That's social media and rising ballers and Wonder Kids, they need to chill out with that. They be hyping people up where you're not supposed to.
And they take it like an unthought step to a team that is not going to see the field at all.
Suchek is a West Ham level. He's not United. He's not Chelsea.
But what he's doing with Declan, this is what I'm getting.
Declan,
where he's working with Rice, the moves he's been doing. They have a squad, bro.
That balance is
Ben
nice.
Rahma, you know what I'm saying?
Jared Bowen,
Antonio up top. Teams, you know what I'm saying? The team is very solid. Ogbonna in the back.
I like Cresswell, the left back.
And who's the other guy?
On what, the right side?
Yeah.
Kufal. He's nice too.
They got a good wing, but I'm telling you, I think David Moyes is doing a great job. But some plays remind me of like some plays that he had at Everton, like the Leighton Baines and all, you know. So is it? That's what I was thinking about. Like, all right, new Fellaini.
Yeah, nah, he is.
Can they do something? He has to get credit because this is a team.
Who does Jared Bowen remind you of?
As a player?
He reminds me of himself. He's good.
No, because the one guy I was thinking of, like, do you remember when Moyes had those Everton teams? Do you remember like the Osmonds?
Similar.
Osmonds
Nah, but nah.
Pienaar, like that winger. That winger.
Maybe it's Steven Pienaar.
Kevin Morales.
Thanks.
You never rated him?
You already Morales?
He just came in when he was needed.
Yeah, he was all right.
You know what I'm saying? He just came in when he was needed.
Nah, but Moyes is a good shout. I like Moyes.
I think Moyes fourth. Last year they escaped relegation right on the ball. It's not like they when they won that last game they was 19th, and then they made it was off Watford dropping points. Because remember at Bournemouth they was all tied on fake points
to that last game.
So he literally made it out by 2 points. Villa made it off by that last game. So these two guys, it has to be Dean Smith and obviously.
I liked Hasenhuttl, but then Southampton's been getting.
Stop.
Yo, that 9.
He's a good coach, but y'all all got exposed because I never said anything. My thoughts on him.
Nah, I rate him, but 2 9-0s in 2 seasons,
and then right back follow up with another loss to Newcastle.
Nah, you can't be doing that.
But this is why I said, put respect on Steve Bruce's name.
Nah, he should get the sack after this season,
bro.
What?
He does his job. Where do you see Newcastle?
You know what's great, but if I'm Newcastle,
it is where they.
No. I'll end this debate right here.
Name.
If I'm Newcastle, the guys they should be looking for: Eddie Howe, Frank Lampard. Or if Steven Gerrard wants to leave Rangers. Bro, what is Steve Bruce? You know what he is. He's another Sam Allardyce.
Okay, but hit me out.
You know what he is.
What is Newcastle's like? What do you think they sit there and be like, this is our
bro? But Shippy just said it perfectly. You guys actually just said it perfectly. One good season, you'll see Villa in the top 7, maybe a West Ham in the top. You can't tell me Newcastle can't be as good as West Ham. All it takes is one manager to hit everything right.
His actual lineup is back. Alan Saint-Maximin. Alan Saint-Maximin is back, right?
Yeah.
Joe Willock was a great loan move.
That's a good signing.
Almiron on the right.
I never rated him. So.
Yeah, me neither.
Who? Almiron?
You don't rate him?
Nah, I like him.
He running around like a headless chicken for me.
Nah,
he just is like a little speed, like
the
little rapid guy.
Longstaff brothers are ballers.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Callum Wilson.
Callum Wilson up top as number 9. He up there
filthy.
proving with the goal records. He got a team, bro. Now that the team's healthy, you could judge him off a healthy team.
But I would love Lampard to get a Newcastle.
Yeah.
Or like an Eddie Howe to get a Newcastle.
Who's your under 21 player or under 23 player this season so far?
Under 20.
Under 23. No, Premier League. Because Haaland's old. He's best player.
Nah, it's
Foden.
Phil Foden?
I mean, Phil Foden what, under 20?
Oh, under 20. Ruben Diaz. My fault. How old is he?
Diaz has got to be like 23.
Yeah, he's something.
He was the factor of getting, and I feel like that's where Guardiola got.
But it depends though. Do you want to? Are you like?
So
do you want to get
back
cute
as well.
with your answer, or like? Because I think Foden obviously is probably everyone's number 1 because he's starting on the team that's first place. If you want to get cute with it and look at the 20 teams.
For me, Ruben Diaz, he's the difference. He's been the difference for City.
Mason Mount turned me into converter, bro. I
you fuck with Mason Mount?
Yeah, I didn't. Not at all. At first, I didn't. Not at first.
Until when?
This season.
Until this season.
Until I started seeing, I'm like, yo, this kid's actually
balling. What changed for you though? What'd you see now?
Honestly,
you see before?
I just didn't like him. Saka. Oof.
Smith
He's
Rowe.
Arsenal's best player.
Smith Rowe, but
Nah,
Smith Rowe, if
I
he had
give it.
started
I like
the
Rice
beginning
a
of
lot.
the season.
Who?
Rice.
Declan Rice.
Yeah,
Declan Rice.
captain West Ham at that young
Facts.
age too.
I
It's
think
tough
he's
to see
nasty.
the best U21.
United still got. How old is Rashford up there? He's up there now, right?
He's
like
up there,
23,
but
24.
yeah, but
Greenwood, I'm not gonna.
looking good. He's still
Greenwood
he's
not
getting
yet.
better. He's silencing. He's getting back to silence
He's
people.
getting there. He's getting. Liverpool don't have. Liverpool don't
Jones,
have
Curtis Jones.
breakout season.
He's doing his
He
thing.
played good last year too. The few minutes he had last.
The minutes he came in.
It's tough to really give that. We could say the best top 10 U21s. We could talk about that.
League.
But that's what I'm saying. But it for me, that's what I was saying because it starts and ends with Foden at number 1.
Yeah,
So you're
for
not
sure.
even discussing who number 1 is. You're discussing 2
Right.
through 10.
For sure. I
So
concur.
that's what I'm saying.
I concur.
But I love Curtis Jones on that list.
I love Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is actually, bro, one of my favorite ballers out right
Saka's on that list.
now. Saka for sure. Smith Rowe should be.
Saka's,
on that list.
Saka. What do you got, Saka? I got Saka, but maybe second.
Second or third.
a little
Maybe
iffy on
second.
Curtis Jones though, like what do you really see? I mean, Curtis Jones.
He doesn't scream star to me, but he's gonna be a long time starter.
I just
Liverpool?
love the passion he has when
Curtis
he
Jones?
gets on the field.
Curtis Jones.
He's versatile.
And the passion he gets on the field, and when he plays with those guys, you feel like he's so seasoned. I don't feel like he's 20 years old or 20 or whatever how old he is, 19, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so hard to be a youngster to break in through that group of guys to start over them. You're talking about guys who are very seasoned.
World class.
Chamberlain, who's been playing Champions League since he was like 16 with Arsenal.
Keita.
You know what I'm saying? Keita. Minamino got sent on loan because he wasn't touching his
Yeah, and had
position.
a
I think
Screamer
that speaks more of his
Fact.
mentality
Fact.
more than his
So-
actual
and
talent.
that's what I'm
Fact.
trying to tell you. His
Fact.
passion when he gets on the field, the kid knocks the ball, bro. And the way he reads plays, the way he opens up, you see him like, yo, spread wide, yo, run here, ball right. You
He's
talking
a little
about
underrated in that list. You know, everybody talks about Saka, Reece James, Phil Foden.
Curtis Jones.
He goes under the radar. Nobody
Because-
really bring him up.
Everybody, you got to understand who you can. Phil Foden looks great on the right, and he always had that hype behind him just because it's Pep saying this is one of the best players I ever coached.
Always threw him in the limelight.
You know what I'm saying? So before we even heard about Phil Foden, you're already talking about, okay, Pep Guardiola, the best coach in the world, talking about Phil Foden is the best player I ever coached. Huh? Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Neymar, bro, you good? He didn't coach Neymar, I'm sorry.
No.
right?
No,
Yeah,
he said Messi. Messi.
yeah, but I threw Neymar in the mix too. So he's De Bruyne. We're talking about great players that he had coached. You talking about Phil Foden is the most talented. So off the bat, Phil Foden just got that quick boost, right? Curtis Jones, off of what we seen, people are talking like, yo, you seen that little kid at Liverpool, Curtis Jones? Kid's nice. Before he made the breakout season. Now this season, I'm telling you, Liverpool is full of stars, and you're getting the call up over James Milner. You're getting the call up over Jordan Henderson sometimes to be that star. You have to be.
You know, I'm gonna throw a name out there. He's been okay this season, but I think he might be potential to be one of the best fullbacks in the league. The kid at Wolves at Nori.
I know he's nice.
He's nice,
He's
the
nice.
left back.
He's nice. He's
Yeah,
what? Where
But I ain't
he's
taking Wolf serious this season. He's French.
Oh, he's French.
I like
He's
the
French
forward.
Algerian.
He's
The
nice.
forward.
No,
Fabio.
Fabio Silva.
bro,
Fabio Silva's nice
no,
too.
How we not say his name, bro? Actually, he's the best for me. Actually, no. I'm gonna say Foden, then him second. He's on Wolves as well. I'm gonna let y'all think about
Not
that.
Fabio.
Neto?
Oh, Pedro Neto.
Thank you, bro.
But Neto's not under 21.
He's 20. He's 20.
Yeah,
he's
Neto's
filthy.
scary.
He
looks-
is filthy.
He looks
son.
good on the ball, sir.
What else you want him to do with the
That's
track back?
Nah, but you
Does
could
he
tell.
start? Does he start at Liverpool?
Who starts at Liverpool?
He's
None
20.
of
What you
y'all
want him
three,
to do?
none of your starters start for Liverpool.
Don't do that. Rashford starts at Liverpool.
Over Mane?
Now, yes, sir.
Nah,
I'll put
Cavani,
Rashford-
Cavani
Rashford
starts
over
over
Bobby.
Firmino.
Rashford starts over Bobby.
but Jota's healthy. Jota.
And that's the same guy that he was rotating Neto and Jota. So I'm telling you.
It's not clear though. It ain't clear.
Nah, but
It's not
Neto,
clear.
I agree with him with Neto.
Neto
Neto's
is
on
nice,
the
but
list.
not number 2, bro. Number 2 is like deep throat.
Nah,
No, but
Net-
but
Not number
it
two,
can't
yeah.
be
Not
Curtis
number two. Not
Jones.
number two. Not number two though.
He's
And
up
I'm
there.
not saying it's Curtis Jones, but I think Curtis Jones got a little level over Neto.
Nah,
I don't even know top
no.
All that, bro. One
Neto's
scores
a-
goals, the
Isn't
other one
Neto
makes goals.
a full international for
Neto's
Portugal?
a full
He's a
international.
full international for Portugal.
And mind you, that
He
Portugal,
is. I seen him
Portugal is
get called-
arguably harder to get into than the England squad.
Stop it.
As
Yeah,
that
nah,
front
are you
line.
serious?
Thank you.
Yo,
All right, no.
are you
Let Brian talk to him.
serious?
Let Brian talk to
You
him.
know
Let
the
Brian
squad?
talk to him.
You
Let
know
Brian
the
talk to
squad?
him.
Of course I know the squad.
Let Brian
But
talk
hit
to
me
him.
up. Curtis Jones.
Front line.
I don't even.
Midfield?
Jota's not even starting, bro.
We didn't even listen. We named the names for England. We didn't say Curtis Jones. We said Madison.
That's
Mount,
what I'm saying.
Grealish.
Exactly. So he's
Neto is in that with Ronaldo, Felix,
Bernardo Silva,
Bernardo
Bruno.
Silva. He's in that mix.
We're talking
João
wingers.
Felix.
Joe
Trent
Shota.
Cows is just as good.
No, come on, bro. No, see, he
Yo,
messed it up.
Trent Cows a baller,
he
though.
messed it up. He messed Cheese baller.
We spent $30 million for the man to go to Dortmund and not smell the field.
No, but like
Yo, hold up, bro. Let's talk Portugal, right? Portugal, right?
Rafael Lau.
They got fire
Man
center.
play for Milan. Shout out to the
Who's
Italians.
their left back? Who's Portugal's left back?
Nah, Guerrero.
Guerrero.
But no one's saying
Semedo.
Guerrero.
No, it's not. It's no, they don't play Semedo. They play the dude from the right back from City.
Cancelo.
João Cancelo. Yeah, he's a monster.
Exactly. That's a
Semedo
squad,
is
bro.
trash.
That's a
he
squad.
He plays right back for
He
them.
plays right back.
Yo,
For
hit me out.
Portugal.
Who's
not Semedo, that's what I'm trying to
Portugal's
say.
front three?
Cristi,
Ronaldo,
Bernardo,
João Felix.
and
those are-
Bernardo. That's what they
and-
play.
and-
Cristi
No,
up
and
top.
Bruno.
No, but they play Bruno.
Nah,
middle.
Bruno's more. in
They play a
behind.
4-2-3-1.
And João Felix is really not. He was what, at number 10?
He's a 10, but he can play.
But that's what I'm saying. Bruno plays the 10
Okay,
for them.
okay. Now name me their backups.
Renato Sanchez.
No, he's talking about arguably their wingers because you're trying.
Their
Your
winger-
point is Pedro Neto.
Diogo Jota.
I'm gonna name you 6. Diogo Jota,
Okay, rateable.
right?
Pedro Neto.
No.
bro, 'cause I was gonna say
Six
Trincao.
other.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
No, but they're attacking talent.
Hear me out. I want to hear six.
Guedes.
But
Six.
6 players don't play though.
Six that are not Neto.
6 don't play.
Because if I could name you 20 midfielders from England that we're leaving out, I want to hear 6.
But it
No,
doesn't
but
matter how
Fabio
deep it is.
Silva as
It
well.
doesn't matter how deep it is. You can play the same 11.
Fabio Silva.
Yo,
Fabio Silva's on that squad. Man, let's see what you chest out. Fabio Silva's on that squad. He's
He's
alright.
15 years old. Get out of
He's
here.
alright.
Next.
He's alright.
Next. You struggling, Kiko?
You mean besides the front three?
No,
Kiko.
because it's a lot of young talent. Because
y'all over here-
Leao's nasty.
Leao is nice. Leao is nice. Leao is nice. He's nice. He's nice.
Yo, he finally showed up like 3 seasons later.
They top of the league, bro. They top of the league.
Yeah.
No, because I know what your point is trying to make, but it's like
You can't compare because y'all talking about I'm not taking no credit away from Neto. That England squad, for you to really make it, you have to be informed every game.
But you're talking about getting into their front three.
No, I'm talking about getting into that midfield as well. Anybody, front three, midfield, the stack.
The midfield is
the
hard.
depth is
Oh,
crazy.
so you think the depth for
I'm-
England's midfield is more than Portugal's front line?
Portugal has depth too. It has creep, but in certain positions, like we just named it, Bernardo Silva, right?
That attacking midfield.
That's starting 11. Bruno starting 11. João
Felix.
Felix starting 11. Ronaldo starting 11.
Ruben Neves.
Jota starting.
Jota's not starting.
Neves maybe as a CDM. But
John Moutinho.
you could name your 11 and maybe Neto could probably just make the bench. I'm being real with you. Just make the bench.
But
But look,
that
now
doesn't matter though.
no,
It's
but then when you
11
look-
players on the field. Who cares who gets left out?
Oh, but because people are coming at Curtis Jones England squad, bro, England squad.
He's not
Yo,
in the squad.
come on,
He's not-
exactly.
he's not
Because
getting close
how
to
much
He's not in the
players?
squad.
Hudson-Odoi in his position. Hudson-Odoi, Jadon Sancho.
No, Jones plays in the middle.
Yeah, it plays
So-
in Madison.
so that's
Mount,
his competition.
Grealish.
That's
Bro,
his
the
competition.
list could go on and on. There's so many center mids. That's what I'm giving England and France. 2 teams that got crazy depth in every single position.
Those are probably the top 2.
Yeah, in every position.
Belgium
Every
had
position.
that crown for like
Because
10 years.
just because kind of what we were talking about before with the Wan-Bissaka talk, England's probably got 6 right backs.
Max Aarons,
Max Aarons, Trent,
Lamptey.
Ben
Wan-Bissaka,
Godfrey's playing as on the
Lamptey,
right.
Reece.
Ben Godfrey playing on the right. Holgate look good,
Nah, Godfrey's not in the fullback discussion.
Definitely not.
but he could be up there. He could be up there. Mason Holgate could
Who's
be up
that?
there.
Who's English center backs? Who's like
That's where I think they're
Mings,
weakest.
Stones
That's where
right
I think
now?
they're weakest.
Stones
Stones
Tyrone Mings.
is the best English
Tyrone
center back
Mings.
right now.
and then who?
Mings, you got Michael Keane. Huh, your captain.
Maguire.
Harry.
Honestly, he
He
wouldn't start for
shouldn't.
me.
He shouldn't start for
Right
me.
now, for me, it's Mings and Stones.
I like Mings and Stones.
Mings
And
and Stones.
that's what's gonna happen.
Left back, you got like maybe 3 or 4.
Who's partnered with Mings at Villa?
Konsa? He's a
Konsa.
good player
He's
too.
really good, bro.
He's nice
NC
too.
Konsa.
He's
And
nice.
he's an English, and he's 22.
He's nice.
Konsa.
That's what I'm talking. There's so much depth right now in England is wild. So we can't compare Curtis Jones to Neto when you're trying to tell me Trent Cow.
Who's your
I said Trick out.
who's your keeper? Pickford.
That's where
That's probably their weakest.
That's where they're weak.
D. Henderson.
It's Dean Henderson, Pickford, and Nick Pope. That's what the rotation.
And Portugal's keeper. Rio Patricio.
That's it.
Y'all be putting so much hype on shit, bro. Sometimes it's like y'all see.
You know what it is? 'Cause
Portugal
now
are
that-
favorites.
'cause
Portugal are favorites.
Now that I'm
Local
thinking about it,
favorites,
it's
so
their
to win.
11. It's their 11.
Their
They're
starting
local.
11 is elite. That's
They're
all that
local
Their
matters.
favorites
11
to
is
win it.
elite because
Where were they 2018?
They won it.
No, World Cup. I'll holler at you.
they lost. Oh, yeah, they lost to Uruguay.
Um,
And England. Oh yeah, England lost. I mean, they beat
Semifinals.
y'all.
And
What
if
do I gotta do
Sterling
with this?
if Sterling would have squared up Kane, they would have been in the final, and it would have been a different
That
discussion.
would have been fire. England and France. in the
England and
final.
France, and they probably would have beat France. I'll be honest with you.
They could have.
England almost lost to Colombia, bro.
Yeah, friendly.
What you mean?
No, Jerry Mina.
Jerry Mina, and then And then that
You
Uribe shot that hit the post.
You know what's funny, bro? Yeah,
I remember the game.
Colombia be getting lucky when they get into a World Cup. Bro.
Yo, listen.
Ever since y'all made it in 2014, they've been
What are you
suspect.
talking about, bro?
Ever since they made it for
This guy-
2015,
this
they've been
guy,
straight
bro.
luck. Hammond shooting shots outside.
We beat
Colombia's
Uruguay.
got a squad.
We had a squad. We've had
At
squads.
that time,
This we're
this
trash
one,
right now.
yeah, this one right
We're
now.
try. We're not that good
Trash.
this time around.
Yeah, they great.
We might come in as
Bro,
fifth place.
Your top
Some
scorer
shit.
is Jerry Mina, bro, off of headers. Got sold to Boston after the World Cup. How he top scorer of your team with headers get sold?
Yeah,
That's how
it was Egypt's record in the World Cup.
Yeah, but
Russia.
it's different. It's
See, I hate this talk because
It's
as soon as we
different.
start
Why is it
saying
different?
that, I can't say shit. Because it goes back to El Salvador. It's like,
What's different,
You know, I'm gonna talk about Africa Cup. We won that 7 times. You know what it is, bro?
bro? You're the only team that has a sponsor.
Who's
on
your
jersey.
best? Okay, but who's your best player
Who?
in Colombia?
You know.
James
He scored
Rodriguez,
this
right?
weekend, yeah.
And he's not even in the top 10 in the world, right? But where's our best player? I'ma holla at you.
Mo Salah is not top 10.
There goes back to the debate. He's not top 10.
top 10 in the world?
Definitely not. I can name
Top
you. I can name
10.
you.
I don't think he is.
I can name you the
Yeah,
top
because y'all
10.
dick ride.
I
It's
can
two
name you
different
10
things.
players better than him.
Yeah,
Right now.
Come on, bro. Stop.
I can go through right now.
You can name
And
10
easy,
players better.
easy,
Hold on. Messi,
Messi, Ronaldo,
Ronaldo.
Neymar, Lewandowski. I got
Mbappe, Haaland.
Go through front threes.
fucking Van Dyke.
Go through front threes. You
No, because
Van Dijk.
I was just going
Van
specifically.
Dyke. Just forwards.
KDB.
Go through front
KDB,
threes.
Bruno.
Go through front threes. Mane.
Nah, definitely not my name.
Firmino.
Trezeguet.
Trez-
Bro, if he's in the 10, if he's in the top 10,
He's not
10th.
top 10.
Yo, this
He's not top 10.
this podcast is a fucking joke.
Bro, he's not better than.
Y'all
We've had this debate. He's
Yo,
not better than
Vardy
Haaland.
over Mo Salah to put that on God.
Yeah, I got a question for audience. Who's your top 10? I need a
Attacking
top 10
players.
in the comments because this is about to be a snippet. I need a top 10 players in the world. And if y'all don't have Mo Salah, I need a reason why Mo Salah is not in there. And I'm not being biased because I'm Egyptian. I'm talking about goals, bro. Like, where they y'all don't see, bro. Like, man's got them a Prem. Man's got them Champions League. Where can he not fit in the top 10?
Bro, we just rattled names.
Bruno just showed up on the scene.
KDB.
Y'all
He's
read
not
it.
better
Man,
than
said
Oh, no,
Haaland.
KDB's better than him.
Man said
Mbappe's
Haaland.
better than him.
Haaland's better than him.
Bro,
If you're running pool right now and Dortmund said a straight swap, Haaland.
bro, Werner was
who's
God
saying
in
no?
Germany, bro.
Who's saying no?
Blood. He was God in Germany, bro.
Who?
Werner. Havertz was a fucking 100 million signing in Germany, blood. Mandem came right there and can't even score. So I'm not gonna take Haaland serious till
Haaland transcends.
I'm gonna take him
Haaland
serious. I ain't gonna give the you're the top 10 player in the world until the man shows up and plays in one of the best leagues in the world. At least with Mbappe, he showed up at the World Cup. He's showing up at the stages of the
No,
of
you
the
could be
Champions.
right, and the people that are in the comments might agree with you. I'm just saying, if
The
Salah's
eye
on the
test.
list, he's no higher than maybe 8th.
All of Omar's comment, all
higher
of his
than eight.
cousins are gonna be in the comment section.
Strafallah.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Yo, holla at you.
For the Fanatics, we're out.
No, we not
No,
out.
at
bro.
most,
we not out, bro. We after that comment, we not out.
yo, at most he's 7th.
What? Stop. No,
He's
he's
at
not top.
most.
Mo's not top 10.
I could agree with 7.
Yeah, at most he's
agree
7th.
with 7.
I could agree with
Because
7.
if you already naming off attackers, then you put some midfielders into there. He's not. He can't. He can't.
Bro, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Salah.
What?
Salah's better than Lewandowski?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lewandowski, Messi, Neymar,
Lewandowski.
Salah.
So for you, he's 5th.
He has to be there.
He's in the top 5.
He has to be.
Kane is better than Salah.
Who?
Kane.
What has he won?
The only
Back
thing,
to
okay.
when I said Harry Kane was Mourinho's best number 9. What was everybody's
ain't won nothing.
reward?
He ain't won
What
nothing.
has he won? Nothing. So
I wasn't here for that.
So
I wasn't here
I'll
for
give
that.
him that.
I wasn't here for that.
Oh, bro, I'm getting tired,
Yeah,
man.
I wasn't here for that.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. If under that circumstance, Salah deserves to be above Haaland. But is he above Mbappe?
No.
Ah,
He's
So
not
that
over
bumps
Kane.
Salah, that bumps Salah out of the top 5.
To me, he's in competition with like Son.
Stop.
Son is up there though.
Exactly.
No,
Son
no,
and
no,
Son
but-
and Salah are
but to your
equivalent.
point,
And they're top 10 players in the world.
But Salah earns respect for his trophy.
Nah, he
cabinet.
does. He does.
So-
because of the impact he's had on the team. That's one trophy.
So-
You can't take it away.
Son is not top 10 wingers in the world.
For
Bro,
me,
we're talking players. We're not talking wingers.
He don't make top 10.
Because if we're talking
Son
wingers,
doesn't
top
make top 10
Kingsley
either.
Coleman's in the list.
bro, you take Harry Kane out the team, Son
It's
is
funny,
back to
it's
normal.
fun-
He
it's
ain't
fun.
nothing. He ain't doing nothing. You take it show. Harry
One
Kane's
game.
the
best duo.
Harry
One
Kane-
game. One game.
That's why it's a duo. You
know
take
what's
Harry
funny?
Kane out, he
Muhammad
ain't doing
Salah,
nothing.
he the leading goal scorer, right? Who's the number 2?
Kane probably.
No, it's DCL.
And then at 3,
It's on.
and DCL is probably there because his name.
Who's feeding
No,
Son?
well, DCL's there because
Oh, that goal like
yeah,
against United.
against United.
Yeah, let's shit the bed.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's why I think at most Salah's gonna be 7th because Messi, Ronaldo, 2 goats. Neymar, Lewandowski, clearly better.
KDB, Bruno.
5 is Mbappe, and then 6 KDB.
Yeah, and then
So
Bruno.
then now we're talking Salah.
Hazard.
No, Hazard's not even there.
Hazard, stop.
Hazard when he was on Chelsea,
When he
definitely
fit-
goes higher than him, but
ruined
he's
that-
not.
He ruined it, but
Yeah, he ruined that.
Hazard when he was on Chelsea.
he ruined it, but
Hazard.
he literally ruined. But Salah does not come close to Hazard.
Salah's probably 7th, but then what about Van? Is he more important than Van Dijk?
No,
So then you put Van Dijk at 7, Salah at 8.
bro, I'm putting like 100. I'm exaggerating, but I'm putting a good 12 players in front of Mo.
Yeah, that's
Gareth Bale when he was at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's bring up Alexander Pato when he was at. Yeah, right. Ronaldinho. Let's bring him back from the dead. Get out of here.
I think that's I think all right. Now I'm coming around. I think he's 8th
I don't
because
know.
I think you have to respect his trophy.
You gotta put respect on his name though.
But
Yeah.
if it was Sadio Mane or Firmino, we put him in the
I
top
put
10.
Griezmann in top over Mo.
Stop.
Ah, yeah. Yo,
He won a World Cup. If he's respecting cabinets, let's respect
But I
cabinets.
respect more what most.
And that, I was just about to say that on Mbappe. Yeah, I get Mbappe won the World Cup, and he did definitely have a great effect on the team. And he is going to be that next player that we're going to be talking about the next decade. But let's be honest, League One.
no, but it's just him. It's even the eye test.
Nah, that's
Bro,
what I'm
he's a
saying.
better player.
he bopped up when he bopped up City on Monaco. Y'all remember that Champions League? Yo, him and Falcao,
Bro, Moussa Dembele,
Wild them.
Moussa Dembele bopped up City at Lyon. Bro, let's not have this.
But he did it in 2 games, not just 1 game.
Yeah, still bopped him.
Nah, he's 8th, bro.
What's that kid that came off the bench and scored? Don't even remember his name.
sure Heek or some shit.
Nah, Cornet or something like
Cornet?
that. Yeah,
Nah.
Vitex.
He's there. He's 8th. He's 8th.
All I'm saying, you try to say Footy Fanatics out, we not leaving, bro. I'm tired of this whole episode. Y'all really trying to come back to this Mo Salah talk. I let it rock twice. Previous, like, come on, like I'm tired of this nonsense.
Shout out to J Wall.
Yeah, man.
I like Mo, but
Video
I'm being
edited
honest.
by JWSP.
Follow his
My boy.
content.
Man, make sure y'all give my videographer, man, he the man. The shout. But at the end of the day, make sure y'all put respect on Salah's name. It's a point of this episode. Because I don't want it. Next episode, if we talk Salah again, that's like us talking about Ole. If we talk about Ole again, I'm shooting y'all. I'm out.
You want to get this over with today? That's what your point is.
I proved the point. You have him in your top 10. I hate it.
The audience gonna sell us first in the comments. They gonna let us know if he's not in the top 10. That settles that right there.
Salah or João Felix? I'll let you.
I'll let you.
Salah, João Felix.
Jesus Navas
Yo, yo.
or Mo Salah. I don't know, bro. On that right wing,
Yo, I'm gonna take Danny drink over him.
Inzaghi out wide. He's Inzaghi out wide. Inzaghi.
This the talks we talking about.
nah, that's super disrespectful to say that.
You mean Inzaghi's a goat? He's a
Inzaghi is
goat.
nice.
Inzaghi-
Trust me, I know
oh, yeah.
Inzaghi's nice. But chill, Inzaghi out wide is not Mo Salah.
Valderrama.
He was mad lazy.
Give it up, cuz.
He was mad
Combo
lazy.
died an hour ago. Give it up, fam. Mo Salah over that whole Colombian squad. He don't walk into Colombia. I'ma holla at you. That's it, bro. Y'all thinking I'm being biased because I'm Egyptian. Once again, I'm not. If the goals and the trophies don't sell, then I don't know what sells. That's all I have to say.
Footy Fanatics.
Footy Fanatics out because Kiko got a bedtime.
Here we go.
Slade.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like and subscribe. This episode has some wild moments. Don't judge us. I'm gonna need y'all to give it up. Sucks.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid, get out of here.
Edit that out.
We're super trash.
Energy at a high.
Monster.
Fanatics.